Taking notes of my keyboard. What you bothering me for? There's a room full of niggas. What you following me for? Say no fucking sing along. So girl, what you singing for? Cause you blow like a seaford. My foot like a seaford. Funny, ball rolling. Big got keys in the trash, they blowing. Treat to the top. Rooftop glass with a handful of girls. And they all so foreign. Bring some poison. Rainbows flowing. Nice skin chick, first light from blowing. A whole lot of fans, first light from blowing. Flipping. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. Oh, they loving the crew. Oh, they loving the crew. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. Taking notes of my keyboard. What you bothering me for?
Hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Happy, what's today? Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Whatever day it is. Hey, y'all. How is everybody doing? I am so excited to be here and get into this Winning Time episode 2. Like, this is a really good show. Like, when I tell y'all I was howling at the screen and yelling all at my TV and pouncing around like this was a legit current game and we set in 1981 and 82. I was real in my feelings this episode. But thank you guys so much for being here. Please let me know if you can hear me, if everything is sounding good. I have the light a little low today because y'all know my little eyes ain't about nothing. I got Velma from Scooby-Doo eyes. Sometimes they need a little break. So I want it to be a little dark. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you are just getting here, please hit that like button before we get started. I'm going to read some of these comments. That's what I like to see. As soon as I get here, y'all say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's going on here. I made it on time. I made it this time. Absolutely. I hope, well, I'm wishing that, because I know you said that you hadn't seen the show. TG, thank you so much for being here. Did you go and watch the show and catch up with us or really even try to get into that first season? I'm hoping that last live made you just want to step outside and maybe go check it out. Let's see. Hi, Miss Tyra. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Daria. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you watched the show as well. Let's see. I watched Vampire in Brooklyn recently and I liked it. Angela Bassett looks great as always, and Eddie is fine. It's Mac fine. Yeah, okay. Don't be trying to make me laugh this early. Let's see, but that Jean-Claude Van Damme hard target mullet he had was bad. Okay. Hi, straight. Hey, Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for being here. Bree is up in the house. Hey, I know you watch the show. Like I love having everybody here, but I love also having you guys here who watch the show because people low key sleeping on Winning Time, and the show is good as hell. I was like, this show is making me want to be a basketball fan, and I don't like or just I don't desire to watch or know anything about any sports. Off topic, but I watched They Clone Tyrone. Did you like it, Nicole? Because I know you probably checked out my review, even if you hadn't watched it. Did you enjoy the movie? I would love to know. Let's see. Happy Tuesday. 3 days to go. What's happening in 3 days? What's happening in 3 days? 3 days. 3 days. Blue Beetle? That's the only thing I can think of that's happening on the 18th is the release of Blue Beetle and Polly and the whole thing. If that's what you're talking about, I'm excited for that. So disappointed that I'm not going to be in attendance for that. Let's see. That's cool, Nicole. See, school teachers struggle. Right. Y'all didn't have me in my little YouTube bag for so long. I stopped forgetting that I was school teacher struggle once upon a time. I don't miss it though. These kids is hectic out here. Hello, cool gamer. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I want bull show like this. When I tell you all of the tea on Michael Jordan, because I don't get into sports, but That would be so good. Like they can give us some behind the scenes type of situation. And I know that Magic and them, none of the team, none of the OGs, they are not endorsing this show whatsoever, but it's really good. And a lot of it is accurate. Like get a show a chance. Give it a chance. Let's see, The Weeknd. Let's see. Ew, never thought Eddie Murphy. I never thought of Eddie Murphy as fine. Funny, not fine. You wasn't getting into party all the time on Nick 69 Ways. I mean, Marcus Graham, at least Marcus could have got it. Marcus? No? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're not alone. The show is fire. It absolutely is. Let's see. What I meant by Eddie being fine was his acting being sexy. Oh. Way to clarify, TG. But let's get on into this episode. Like, I wish that I knew like breakdowns of like real facts. It's making me want to go fact check because this episode had me a little heated. I would love for y'all to show me, like, before we even dive in, whose team were you guys on this episode? Because when I tell you I am team Paul, Coach Paul, all freaking day long, everybody else except for Paul was getting on my nerves this episode. Everybody except for Paul. I couldn't help myself. I like the fact that I don't know any history for basketball, or the Lakers, or anything. But when it comes to Paul and how he was treated in this episode and how they were moving, I was like, I feel like y'all trying to get rid of Paul. I feel like y'all trying to get rid of Paul and come for my mans. And I was correct. Paul didn't stay here with these Lakers for long. But before we even dive into that, let's just get here. Magic is coming back. The knee is healed and Magic is on his way back. As you can see, we have numerous vibes about who feels, what about it. Of course, Pat is all here for it. He's excited. Jerry West, he could kick rocks. Like, when I tell you Jerry gets on my goddamn nerves. Jerry gets on my nerves. Like, I'm really not liking Jerry West and the energy that he be bringing. All mad. He stay mad, just heated. Like, he gonna give himself a ulcer before this show is over. But you can see Storm and Norman up here. Norman's just like, it's whatever it is, what it is. I've been doing what I needed to do while his knee was healing. Kareem down here. Kareem don't give a damn about Kareem just be over it. He has been over it for quite some time. He's just like he's gearing up for retirement. Like, I'm just here. I'm just tell me where to stand on the court. But Norman is chilling. Like, okay, y'all, this is this is your man. This is who y'all chanting for and rooting for. But even though everybody else is just excited and feels like he's gonna come back and be that same old Magic, we see in the episode it's just really not that easy. Last couple of episodes, really like that last one, and getting into last season in the first episode, it was really diving into, because I don't know nothing about the team. I'm thinking the little riff that he had with Kareem and that whole thing. Silly me, I thought that was it. I thought that was going to legitimately be the only riff on the team, the only drama. No, Norman. They going at it this episode, and I don't blame him. I did not mind none of Norman's energy. I didn't feel like he was in. Yes, we were petty. We were petty, naturally so. This is a petty team. We're on a team with Magic. We were going to be petty. But the energy that he was given, the fact that we have been doing what we needed to do for 100+ days, however long that knee was down, they instantly have Magic come in and it's just like, oh, we've been working the system. The system has been working fine. The fact that we are willing to just throw that to the side just because Magic came back, I was like, well, damn. Is that really how we were moving then? Is that how we are moving now? Do we just let one particular player? I know Magic's the star. I understand that, but just how hard they were trying to accommodate Magic, and we kind of got the same thing with Kareem last episode. They only give a damn about the main attraction. I was getting heated. Let me read some of these comments, because I was really getting heated at how they was treating Norman. Knocking, don't try to ruin my knee because you can't get the system knocking me down on the ground. Magic. Oh, let me see. Let's see. I just left the official Winning Time pod because you are live. Oh, thank you so much. No, don't leave that. I've never watched that. I probably need to, but thank you so much for being here. Thank pop my collar. Says a whole lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. I was on Paul Westhead's side on this one. Absolutely. Like they were coming for him all day long in this episode. Let's see. Hey, Tyra, stopping by on my lunch break. Thank you so much. Lock, Dentured, and Black. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy that lunch. Let's see. Magic don't want to support the show because they ain't they ain't on here lying on him. Like, it don't feel like a lie. None of this feels like a lie. I was watching his little interview recently. I don't know if it's an older or a new one, child. I wasn't checking no dates. I was just trying to see if anybody on YouTube was talking about Paul because I needed some history on Paul. And he's just like, the interview is like, if anybody watches this show and goes, I think it was for last season, like, oh, that is, proof of Magic being any type of way. Is there any correlation to this Magic here and, yourself? It's like, no, none of this. Ain't even close. I was like, what? This ain't close, Magic? All right. Tell them lies to Cookie because I don't want to hear it. I absolutely don't want to hear it. Hello, Nina Supreme. I love this show. Me too. Jerry West needs some wine, girl. Jerry West needs some wine. He needs some ass. He need a Vicodin. He need a whole bunch. Because what you're not going to do is come in here with all the air in your chest all the time. When we tried to give you the team, you couldn't step up, Jerry. So shut up. Let me see. I'm not gonna get heated yet because Jerry had me pissed. Let's see. Paul was an unfortunate situation when you realize what happened in real life. Yeah, I was really like low key getting into it. I don't know how accurate it is that it was like a Magic situation. He didn't like which way the team was going or Paul's way of coaching, and it was a it's me or him situation, and of course they chose Magic. I don't know how accurate that is, but if it is Magic, you know what? I've been knew Magic was sneaky, but still. Let's see. Fun fact: the guy that plays is yes, I know. I love that. I absolutely love that. I was about to watch the interview with him, just give his take on how his dad feels about him portraying this role. Because I don't even think the actual Norm was in support of this either. Like, why y'all not supporting the show? What's up, Struggle? Hello, EJ, the TV junkie. Hey, girl, y'all go check her out. Let's see. What up, everybody in the chat? Didn't see the whole episode, but here for the review. Like, thank you so much. Anywho, we pushed my boy on the ground. We didn't mean to, but they are just colliding in the worst way in this episode. Magic just wants to come back and jump right back into position. And that's not even like a logical way of thinking at this point. He is putting up a facade this entire episode that he is okay and making enemies out of his teammates in the process. Like, it'll be one thing if you come back from your little injury and you just as top notch as you were before the injury. You know you're not. You know that you are not on their level. You know that you have no confidence in your knee just yet, and that is okay. But at least if you were realistic about it and not trying to put up a front for Magic being back and fuck them fans. Don't make me curse on this live. Magic, forget them fans. Like, you need your team. You should have been there. You need to lean on your buddies. Like, I might need y'all to, carry me for a minute. I'm not comfortable yet. Something. No, you show up acting like you still the Magic. Let me move on to the next slide. I was all kind of in my feelings this episode. Like, I was yelling at the TV. But yeah, we collide here and knock my mans down. And we have, Paul over there. They just, we don't care nothing about the team. We don't care nothing about the system that's been working. Not even Kareem, because y'all know Kareem can be Kareem. No, everybody has been floetic. It's floetic. Everybody's been vibing, moving, winning, all the way up until this point of Magic returning. From what it looks like, Norman has been carrying the load. Cool. It's just like, it's going to take a little while for Magic to... It was given that last episode when Paul was yelling, wait on Kareem. Wait on your captain. Like, wait for Magic. We got to wait on nobody. They are willing to, maybe drop the system just so they can get back to what's familiar with Magic instead of what's been working for the whole team. Like, Pat's ass down there. How y'all felt about Pat this episode? Because, I usually cut for Pat. I be here for Pat. Pat wasn't moving like an assistant coach this episode. Not at all. We gonna move on because Pat. All right, Pat. Reilly. All right. But yeah, we're just happy to have our star player back. But you see how they have been rocking so far in the locker room. It's the key. We joking, we making your mama and your skin so black jokes. Kareem, everybody's just really vibing off of each other. You could tell that they have been really comfortable, and like low key, the downtime with Magic away has helped their unit. Like it's made them grow closer. We are no longer doing the plays to just accommodate somebody, a star like Kareem. We've been doing the system, which kind of gives everybody a chance to really get out there, which is why Norman was able to like show y'all I can play too. It's all about the team, not just one player. And you just really see how I just love Cooper. I just want y'all to know that before we go any farther. I love Cooper. Cooper in all his positivity every single episode, and his ambiance is just great, and he's funny. I love Cooper. They need to give Cooper a little bit more shine in the show. But yeah, everybody's kicking back, locker room energy straight. And you have Magic feeling like an outsider. It's like, oh, what y'all said? Oh, yeah, nothing. We say nothing to you. We say nothing to you. Like we have nothing to say. We already know what they are planning to do with us, with the team, to accommodate you. And he wants so badly to be included. He wants to be a part of, he's like straddling the fence because Magic wants to be included. He wants to be a part of the team. He wants to be in on the key. But you also want to be the star. You want to be the center of attention. You want to fall back right into where you were. You can't have it both. Like I just wish that he would have walked in and been real about his knee. Like, y'all, like I know I don't care. I don't give a damn what the fans out there trying to do with these coaches or Dr. Bus, none of that. I'm that star attraction. I'm letting you guys know in here right now. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Yes, my knee is healing up for the most part, but I am not 100%. I'm scared. It's just like, no, I'm Magic. Like, all right, you can get your ass out there and be Magic by yourself. Get out there and be Magic by yourself. You will not be in on the joke in the locker room. Like, oh man, I just can't. We get here. Here is where I started cussing. When we got to David fucking Thompson. Now, do I know who this is? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Of course, I don't know who this is, but via the show, this is a bad man. This is, this is a bad player. I am definitely going to go later and do my homework on this guy just so I can know more about him. But how quick we switch up when Magic comes back. We are even discussing when they even mention like we want to trade Norman for David Thompson. Because he's a star, he's a hot attraction right now. He's a great player. Maybe he can come on and bring even more not only butts into the stands, but he can collaborate a little bit better with Magic than Magic and Norm being out there basically competing for the spotlight. Who? What? What? Y'all was just gonna trade my boy? I took it so personal just for them to even discuss it. I just wanted to punch Jerry West in the face. I just wanted to. He already got such. People have a punchable face. Jerry West has a punchable face. I just need that to happen. Like I was all here for Paul. Like they are just thinking in terms of especially Pat's ass this episode. Oh, this is all Paul's ego. He wants to be in control of this, that. It's like, no, we are not thinking rationally. Like, first of all, Norman has been carrying the team. The team has been teaming in general. Like it's very in sync. But as far as who's performing right now with Magic healing, it's been Norm. You want us to drop Norm, bring in a new player, star or not, who says that he is going to gel with everybody else? One player, as you can see with Magic's ass, can mess up the whole rotation. And y'all was just going to trade my boy? Just like that? Oh, this is the cutthroat stuff that's happening in the basketball industry that I'm just not equipped for. Like, oh no, my honey was like, babe, you need to calm down. Like that is a part of basketball. Dudes get traded all the time. Like you are really invested in. I am. I'm hella invested because the audacity. I just couldn't get with not even that, but I was mad at Jerry, but I wasn't mad at Jerry because this is the type of behavior that I expect from Jerry. I was mad at Pat. That's who I was mad at. I was mad at Pat. From this episode, it just really looks like Pat is zeroing in on Magic. Like, Pat is stepping further away from team and, what's best for team. And it's just like, no, this is what's best for Magic. And I was like, are you not an assistant? Are you not an assistant coach to me? Let me read some of these comments because they had me about to be upset up in here. Oh Lord, let's see. I feel the league. Oh, blackballed Paul. This could be the reason why Pat Reilly is polarized by some. I was once I went to look up Paul's career and where it went. I was like, what? I'm interested. I'm really interested to move further in the season to see how we got from this Paul to Paul ending up where he ended up. And of course, Pat Reilly becoming Pat Reilly. Like, oh my God. Let's see. I agree, EJ. Hit the like and show my girl some love. Please do. Please hit that like button, you guys. Let's see. That potential trade. And when Paul vetoed, I thought Jerry was gonna kill him. Jerry's, oh, I don't get it. Shut up, Jerry. There'd be a whole vein popping out of Jerry. I don't give. Well, let's shut up. Shut up. What kills me is that Jerry, they offered you the position. You could have been right in this same spot and made all the decisions. You weren't equipped for it. You couldn't kick it. So shut up. I was so there for Paul when he pulled rank. It's like I'm the HBIC in charge. I'm vetoing it. Shut up, Jerry. Let's see. Pat wasn't moving like a friend, let alone an assistant coach, but that's Paul's fault with the coaching blurry lines that that's been crossed by Pat. I mean, I expected better from Pat. Like, the way that Pat was trying to claw, it was like they were clawing their way to the top together to just be noticed, to get into these positions in the first place. And then like Paul fought for you. Paul could have been in that position by himself. Pat. Oh. Let's see. If you ever watch how the Miami Heat plays, I need to. This is gonna make me watch some sports because I was mad. Let's see. You can see Paul's influence when you think about it. Man, like he have to take you, Pat. David King Thompson, great Nike commercial. I'm definitely gonna look my guy up because they were like ready to throw Norman under the bus. Let's see. David played for the Denver Nuggets. That's all I know. I saw a picture of him with the Nuggets, so I assume that much, but I don't know any history. So I was like, is Norman gonna get traded right now? Y'all really gonna drop him like a bad habit right now? Oh, there was absolutely no loyalty here anywhere. Let's see. And the Nuggets recently won their first NBA title. Some of Norm real life interviews kind of matches up with what's going on. He even mentioned that him and Magic compete in everything, even women. Let's see. I hear you struggle. I was through with major sports when I found out they got traded. Man. Let's see. Let me click this one. Pat had his own agenda after a while. That's what I'm seeing, Monique. That is what I am seeing. Just with the Pat that we met last season and him just kind of being just distraught over the aspects of what am I going to do if I don't get this position? Like, am I just supposed to be washed up, retired, and, do nothing? Like, I need this. Like, he was so desperate last, we wanted Pat to win. Right now, I'm like, Pat, go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner. And let's see, Paul kind of did the same backstabbing to Jack last year before. I mean, not even with that, but Jack was on his last leg last season. It wasn't looking good for Zach. Jack, I swear, because I don't know. I thought Jack was gonna go to the upper room. He kind of got that little crypt keeper look about himself. It wasn't looking good. I'm so sorry. You just look like death. But yeah, I was here for Paul being a little reluctant. Like, I'll look at him play and I'll think it, but I need you guys to hear things from my perspective too, and why I feel like we should keep Norm. What? let's move on because I'm getting hot. Oh, here we go with the hateration, holleration in this locker room. We are back to, where we started. Magic is back and nobody cares. Still, like, damn, it ain't no other players in the locker room y'all want to talk to. Nobody. It's just, Norm is sitting there. Like, I felt like Norm knew on the inside, like, he ain't ready. He is not ready. Like, not only have I been doing what I needed to do, Norm is, naturally so. He's feeling himself. Kareem is being Kareem. But Norm is like, all right, just wait until we get out there. And you could tell that I love when he was like, well, yeah, Kareem, so what do you think about Magic? I think you're standing in front of my locker. Move out my way. Like, y'all getting on my nerves. All of y'all just in here just to talk to Magic, acting like we don't exist. But it is just instantly all about Magic. I was like, wow. I don't know. Like, do they still do this now where it's why is this here? I don't know why this is here already. This was a part of the show, y'all. Dr. Bus is trying to have a love connection. I think some stuff is out of order. He trying to go back and find, that one woman who did, a little bit more than just give him head in a Mustang. Girl, you actually cared about me. You want to hang out, grab a bite. I'm trying to find a connection now that, I no longer have my mother. My ex-wife is, my ex-wife, my children, we all know who his favorite is. Like, I need, somebody who gets me and supports me. Let's go grab a bite. Just like, sure. I'm guessing she went and she said yes. We'll see how that goes. Really didn't care too much about Dr. Bus and his love connection. We'll just see how that goes because, he's a well-known womanizer. So you gonna, treat this lady right. She says she ain't down for the BS. I don't need to be hurt again, Dr. Bus. Like, keep your little, your little comb over piece over there. Keep it away. Keep it away from the other women. This is where we need it to be. It's all about magic. It is all about magic. Like, just I don't know. I never considered my silly self, because I don't watch sports, just the amount of just animosity that could be on one team. Like, you have to move a certain way to play basketball and win games, and there needs to be cohesion. Like, they not liking Magic. They are not liking Magic. And it's not just, I don't think it's so much of an attention thing. Like, all of the reporters, whatever, they're here to see you naturally. This is, your comeback. Everybody's happy to see you come back here and do what you were doing before and, champion us to maybe win another ring. But it's just like the gloating, that ego that comes up off of Magic. And it's so fake. It's so fake because it's like, if you ever needed your team, like your team, this was the moment that you would need your team. But as you can see, like, I feel like in this episode, he opted for who would most definitely be his ally and his connection later, him and Pat Reilly. Like, this made them click like this. But everybody else, it's just like bravado and ego, and they better watch out. The Magic finna get out there and do what the match, like, talking all of that. And we got out there and did nothing. We got out there and did nothing. Like, it's a natural sense for you to be scared, for you to not trust your knees. So many players don't come back from knee injuries. Like, it's okay to do that, or okay to, lean on your team. You can't even do that because you're trying to lean on the ego of Magic. Like, relax, Magic. Let's see. I don't know. Norm is married to Debbie Allen till you say you didn't know. Yes, he is. Debbie Allen. I almost thought that Debbie was Devon Nixon, his son, his mom, but no. He's the product of, I think, a previous relationship or marriage. But yes, married to Debbie Allen. Let's see, all about Magic on the Magic Hour. Man. Let's see, I wonder if they are going to mention Norm and Debbie Allen's marriage. I've been waiting because Norman looked like he be outside. Norman be, looking over them glasses like, hey girl. Norm be, watching the ladies. Let's see, Bus was creepy as hell. I mean, he got that, that creepy, it's that creepy 70s look. It's that creepy, bound chicka wow wow, porno giant mustaches truck driver energy. Like, he looked like Dr. Bus didn't look like he smelled good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dr. Bus needs a main peach. He needs somebody. Maybe that'll make him relax and maybe take a little bit of that energy off of his favorite child. But I think it's too late for that. She's very, as you see, we see later in this episode, she's all about, we thinking about the product, the money, and the team. So nobody care about your little girlfriend. I'm trying to get this tennis together. Let's see. Yeah, whole Jerry searching for that girl. I fast forward. I at least watch it because you never know. Maybe a detail will be there that I might need, but it wasn't, child. I was like, oh, all right. I hope you find your love. Let's see. Bus looking for a new mommy. Yeah, that whole dynamic last season with I think it was his mother's nurse, and that whole, I hope that it's just a positive grown up relationship and he's not looking for his mother in this woman. Let's see. I'll never look at the NBA logo the same thanks to this version of Jerry West. Like, sorry ass player. I'm sorry. Let's see, not crib keeper, but facts. Yeah, Jack last season was looking like he had one foot in the grave. I'm sorry. But yeah, we have, all these lights, flashing lights in our face, and we are trying to put up that front that we're okay, and we're not. I just wish that he would have admitted, like, guys, I'm not okay. I'm scared. I'm freaked out. What if my knee gives out? What if, But no, we saw how freaked out he was when, little baby came in here with these Magic is Back shirts. Like, man, if you don't put that shit up, put it away. Get that shit on my face. Like, he look, man, if you don't put that goddamn shirt, no, Magic, no. We are expecting, that expectation is setting in. Like, this is not the time to revel in that. Like, you are literally about to go on the court right now. And he already knew he was not 100%, to be back on his game mentally or physically. So why put up this whole charade? Everybody's out there, and I know why. It's because that expectation has been set on him to be Magic. Like, all the fans are out there. No, nobody gives a damn about anybody else on the team. What anybody else has done. Magic, we got that ring with Magic. We need Magic to come back, and it's just all about him. So he's trying to lean into that because there has been a lot put on his shoulders. But even if that was the case, we could have still been, real with our teammates. So once we got out there, we could have moved a little different instead of losing. But yeah, the whole entrance, like the team following behind him, the whole nine, it was just like, our main dude is back. We don't need y'all. Who said we needed you, Kareem? Norm, Coop, Silk, all we don't need y'all. Magic is gonna carry, the whole team on his back and then some every single game. We don't need y'all. And you just know it doesn't work like that. Like, oh God, they were making me mad. They were making me mad this episode. But we get all the way out there and I always hear y'all stressing Paul out. Y'all stressing my man's out. Like, it's like, suave. Mesa, suave. We want suave. It's just suave, Magic. Get out there. It's no pressure. Unlike Pat, I don't want to put expectations on you to get out there and be the Magic and, no, just chill. A matter of fact, I don't really even want to put you in the game because I know deep down in my spirit, you aren't ready. I just want to put Nixon out there and just kind of play what we have been playing, but at least the fans will know that you're back. The knee is healed, give them some inspiration of you coming back. But do you really need to get on the court right now? Yeah, because everybody is cheering. Jerry, everybody's in the stands. Like, if they don't put him in the game eventually, like the disrespect, Magic, we want Magic. Like, if y'all shut up. Shut up. Who's to say we throw him out there before he is completely ready, before the knee is healed and it gets worse than it was? Like, think about your members. We're not thinking about these damn fans. Oh, Norm is heated because Norm was out there rocking, doing what he's been doing all the previous games. And it's just like, we gonna put Magic in the game. Like, what? What'd you say? What? What'd you say? I hear you. We are going to put Magic in the game. Magic gets out there and does what we felt like he was going to do. We're not there yet. We are not the same. It wasn't suave. It was not suave at all. It was a disappointment. And I love when, first of all, no one was living. No one was living. He was living. That was Norm a moment ago. I told y'all, nigga. I told y'all. I knew he wasn't ready. I knew y'all set me down for this. Like, and I don't know who is this player in the middle. I forgot his name. Man, that was some bullshit. Like, we were doing well. We were winning. And you guys opted, to please the fans and let him, get out there and throw off the little sickness that we had. And he wasn't ready. He was not ready to go out there. But Norm was, living for the I told you so moment. Then we get into Magic still saving face because we still didn't go back and talk to our teammates or anything. We waited for our teammates to leave, everybody and their mama to leave. I love the little animation moments. We always have birds somewhere on somebody's label talking shit in Magic's mind, like yeah, can't wait for you to get out there and play with me on that knee so I can clean your clock, buddy. But yeah, we getting iced down. Old Pat is here though. Pat made sure to make his way back there because he could tell, just watching him play. Like I just love this Quincy, this actor that is portraying Magic. He is doing such a good job. Just the mannerisms and the way that he, speaks and the body language. Like, well, I mean, I'm like 60-40. Like, I'm 90%, 80%. No. So what you're saying is you 60%. You are not there. And it's no shame in admitting that you're scared that your knee is gonna fail. Does Pat share this information with his fellow coach about Magic not being 100% ready and believing in his knee? Even when we get into he was like, does it hurt? Is there any pain? And he's like, no, like it's fine. It was like, okay, yeah, there's some pain. It's still hurting, which means it's not 100% healed. We don't share this information. We take this up on ourselves to have a little one-on-one with Magic and have like secret practice in the dark. I was like, oh really, Pat? This is where I was like, oh, Pat is just Pat may not just be here to be anybody's assistant coach. Pat might be gunning for that main position, because if this is our star, you are banking on him. Like, so much has been invested into Magic, just everything. And if he is not 100% at his full capacity, I, as the coach, I need to be made aware of that, Pat. This was not your time to showboat and have secret practice. I mean, it was nice. Now, at first, before we, I really got into Pat gunning for the trade, I was like, okay, Pat, look at you being there for Magic when nobody else, is. All right, Pat, like, no. But by the time we got midway through the episode, I was like, oh, Pat, nigga, I see you. Let me read some of these comments. I see you, Pat. Let's see. Pat needs to chill out. Pat better do something. Pat not gonna chill out, because I love how I think, yeah, that was last episode where we had Paul come and he had, the new hair, the suit, and the whole thing. And Pat is looking at him like, oh, look at that. Like, we don't, need to, switch it up. We're just fine, being, the same people who we were. When, of course, we know that Pat Reilly is known for his hair, the fancy suits. Like, Pat was pocket watching and waiting for his opportunity. Pat. We didn't go talk about, your hair and, your $1 billion suits. And when you became that coach who was like, oh, Pat's fly as hell, Mr. Armani. All right. I see you, Pat. Let's see. In Magic, we trust. Magic is drawing in the audience. Yeah, I know, but it's like, he ain't gonna be able to draw in shit if that knee gets out there and fails. If he plays, before it's 100% healed, like, he ain't gonna draw in nothing if he's losing. Audiences are finicky. The moment that you get out there and you are not performing like you once were, they're gonna forget about you. You're gonna be mud. Like, don't shoot our star out there before he's ready. He wasn't ready. Let's see. I wish you recapped last season, because man, when Norm tried to fight Magic at that Playboy Mansion in that all white suit. Let's see. No, because Pat had his own agenda. I see it, Monique. I just. I didn't know. Pat, I'm coming for that number one spot, Reilly. Let's see. From the moment Magic came into the league, Kareem always had to prove he wasn't done yet. Yeah. And I could even, understand even that, but the way that they were just so quick to throw, because I don't know any facts. So I was like, maybe, I was like, is Norm just as old as Kareem? He can't be. I was like, no. Norm is like 3 years older than Magic. So it wasn't even like an age thing or just like, he still had gas in the tank. Y'all trying to trade my man? All right. Fuck all y'all. Let's see. And Pat almost got the Knicks a title in '94 if it weren't for the Rockets. Let's leave this secret session in the dark. These private moments. I see you, Pat. Pat scheming like Drake and 21 Savage. Let's move on. We get here, and it's the same old same. I'm gonna stop calling her name. She's just gonna be Dr. Buss's favorite child. It's so evident. The Suns don't have that same passion and hunger that she does, even if this is a case of her trying to prove her worth still to her father. I don't know if this is just all her or if this is a mixture of her and Dr. Buss, or is this just Dr. Buss. With how hard she goes, I feel like this is her at this point. I think she maybe started off trying to get closer to her dad or just be seen, but now it's just like she has that same hunger normally, like when it's like, yeah, you can't be coming up in here with your little tennis girlfriend. I don't give a damn if she's your girlfriend or not. I love when he's saying, I'm not gonna have her risk her well-being for a league that nobody cares about yet. Yet, okay. Jay, Dr. Buss's favorite, she's always and forever thinking ahead. Nobody cares about it yet. It's coming though. Like she's like, I just don't have time for you to be interfering with anything. I know you love her, whatever, but we got to think about, once again, Dr. Buss, we're thinking about the money, we're thinking about the team, we're thinking about where we can go instead of, caring about it. She's a player, okay? Go sit down with your little feather, whatever the ferret faucet ass bangs. Go over there. Let's move on. Let's move on. She's tired of them brothers. She's getting more and more like her father every single episode. We get here. I was like, oh, I miss Sally Field's character. She was a really great character on the show. But we are, commemorating her passing and, celebrating. We're having drinks. And this is, moving back into Dr. Buss, looking for a new love. Yeah. I'm trying to, get that connection that I had with a woman. I need a woman. I need a woman somewhere, whether it's my mama, a woman that I'm sleeping with, a wife, a girlfriend, somebody here who believes in me, like my mom did. I guess that's a part of the, the motivation that carries him along. But we celebrate mom, and then we, conspire to find that one lady, who gave us head in the Mustang in 73. All right, let's move on. The house is looking nice though, Dr. Buss. Everything looks really lavish. We get here. We got this reporter here. He appeared out of the shadows like Freddy Krueger and Jason. I was like, wait, is there no security? All the access that the reporters and stuff, like it don't have to be this many of y'all asses. Is that normal for that many reporters to be in the locker room at the same time? I really don't know. But yeah, he just appeared, on the record, and Norm takes this moment to be petty because they're going to trade my ass anyway. Let me just say what I need to say. And it's like, you know what? In, 10, 15 years, ain't nobody going to be thinking, ain't nobody going to know the name Magic. I was like, well, I mean, that's not true, Norm. Everybody, 15, 20, 30, like, Magic is that dude. We don't know that at this point, but Norm is just feeling some type of way about, like, yeah, where you hear that lie from about me being traded? Because they was going to do it to you, Norm. They was going to just try to trade you. If we didn't veto it, if Paul wasn't there to veto the bill, they were going to trade you. So he's like, I don't care. Put it on the record. F Magic in the Johnson he rolled in on. I don't want to hear about none of that. And of course, this adds more friction to the team because, why are why are we showing, our undergarments in public? If we don't argue, it needs to be in private in the locker room amongst each other. We don't do this to one another. But at this moment, Norm didn't care. Norm absolutely didn't care. Norm's son is doing an excellent job portraying his father. I'm loving it. Like, ugh. Because I didn't know where we were going with that. I was like, if he get traded, did he get traded? Is Norm going to leave the show? Is this the last we're going to see him? But no, I was frantic. I should have just watched the whole episode. I kept pausing. Here's old happy Pat. I'm giving Pat the bombastic side eye every single episode moving forward because I just don't. I feel the agenda, the aroma of the agenda coming up off the screen. We have him once again go and confront Paul about signing, David effing Thompson and trading Norm. I was like, y'all gonna leave Norm alone. I like Norm. I like Norm. Norm has came a long way, even when it got into him embracing magic. Because they weren't the best of friends that first season. But we come here just for, and I'm guessing at this point, from what we learned at the end of the episode, by this point, he had already been having his little side conversations with Magic, and Magic was in agreement, which we find out with, we need to get rid of Norman. I just wasn't here for Paul or any Jerry, all of them trying to gaslight for Pat and Jerry trying to gaslight Paul into making a decision that is going to affect the whole team. Like, get into the rhythm. Get into the rhythm. Get into the bigger picture. When he said, I feel like we are diving too much into trying to satisfy one player or accommodate one player. I already, was trying to get away from us doing that with Kareem. Now y'all want to do it again with Magic? No, I don't want one player having that much goddamn autonomy over the team. I'm here for it, Paul. I was on Paul's side the whole episode. Oh, Lord, let's see. Yes, it's normal, especially at that time. And reporters love to pick at the cracks or stir the pot of the team, especially if there is trouble in paradise. Oh, I needed them to get out, Monique. Let's see. They don't have access like that no more. Back then, yeah, just popped out like Freddy Krueger. Hey, you want to give a statement? Where the hell you come from, sir? He could have had anything. Let's see, another scene I didn't care about. I cared about Sally Field scenes last year, but the Suns, nope. Yeah, I think it's because we already kind of know where it's going. With the Suns, they are just propping up Bus's favorite daughter, favorite child, just for us to know that, she eventually became what she was because she always had that hunger, that passion, that desire, unlike the brothers who, we just trying to chill and, spend, they just want to drink a margarita and, play the horses and sing in a band. They don't have no desire for all of that. I see. And Pat almost got, okay, I already read that one. Pat, I don't want to hear nothing about Pat. I see what you're trying to do. But just the fact that they weren't even trying to consider what Paul was trying to say, and they were acting like he was being delusional for even second guessing the thought. He's a free agent. He's hot right now. Jerry, shut the fuck up, Jerry West. I'm sick of Jerry West. I'm sick of Jerry. I'm so freaking sick of Jerry. We gotta get him before anybody else does. Oh yeah. Oh, shut up. Oh my God. There were too many moments of Paul, like, oh my God, like, I just can't. All he said was, like, fine, y'all saying that this is, has to do with my ego and what I'm trying to do. I will go look at him as a player. I will go and check him out. And by the way, have you guys ran this by Magic? Notice, Pat ain't say nothing. Pat, were you not in the same room? Clearly, you had already ran this by Magic, but you didn't want to share it. Pat is holding all kind of chambers of secrets and stuff over there to himself with his own little side plan and side hustle. Oh, Pat, I thought I knew you better, Pat. But it's just like, oh, yeah, no. I asked him, I called him this morning, asked him what he want for breakfast. Yeah, hell no. We don't got to run nothing past nobody. Let's just grab him. You know what? You wouldn't even be here. Jake, shut up, Jerry. Who asked you, Jerry? Who asked you, Jerry? Who asked you? I was so here for Paul pulling rank because who asked you to roll up into my face with this kind of energy? Who do you think you are? With your tight face. Get out of my face, Jerry. Jerry pissed me off. He just wants to make so many decisions and he thinks he knows what's best for the team. But at this particular moment, when push came to shove, regardless of how Paul got the position or not, with Jack turning into the crypt keeper and falling off of that goddamn bike. Damn. After he fell off that bike last season, I thought Jack was out of there. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Not even in a funny way, but Jack just looks so fragile. When he fell off of that bike last season, I was like, oh God, I thought we was going to the fume. But shut the fuck up, Jerry. Shut up. He vetoed it like, oh, which would be, the smart decision. I never wanted to do this in the first place. What if he, gets out here? He is, a dunker. He seems to do, just as much maybe showboating as somebody like Magic. It could create friction. It could be the complete opposite of what you think it's going to be. And it's not even like at this point, Norman is not washed. Even though my honey said the players don't have to be washed to get traded, but Norman is not washed. Leave my mans alone. I just needed Jerry to get up out my face, and he gonna get up out my face every single episode moving forward. Moving on. I vetoed it. Now what? It's talk shit now. Yeah, whatever. We get here. We get here, and we have vetoed the system to accommodate Magic a little bit more. And the friction, the rotation, fucking up the rotation, as Smokey would say. The rotation is off. We are not doing well. The team is starting to sink where we were, winning, of course, with Norman. Magic's come back, and it's just not going well. We see firsthand that whenever they have friction between each other, naturally, if we're not getting along as a team, behind closed doors or whatever, nothing, miraculous is going to happen on this court. We need to, be a certain way mentally and physically to, work well with each other. It's just bad for business for them to all just be all upset at each other. But, Magic says what he has to say. You hear, him and Norman now. Public, we won't care. We taking shots at each other publicly, and we on the same damn team. Like, a lot of players on other teams, they can play on those intentions. Y'all letting everybody know y'all business outside. Letting everybody know y'all business. But as long as we have friction, we are not going to do well. Of course, we have the Rockets win. H-Town stomp. The Rockets stomped that ass out, and we were upset and in our feelings. But it was one person who was a little bit more upset than everybody else. I was so here for Cooper telling everybody, shut up! Everybody shut up! I was like, all right, y'all done messed up now. Y'all got Coop cussing in here, using the bass in his voice. Coop don't say nothing to nobody. Coop just be chilling. Sometimes I, change in the shower just so, I don't have to see Cap. But now y'all done took it too far. Now y'all done pissed me off in here arguing with each other. Y'all are the reason that we are messing up on the court because you guys are being negative Nancy's, bringing all this toxicity into the courtroom, into the team, into the atmosphere. I need y'all to link up and apologize and tug it out now. Thank you so much, TG5455, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I need y'all to hug it out right now at this very moment. Like, cut it out. I was here. I wasn't expecting that from Coop. Like, maybe Kareem. Of course, Kareem had to come back and kind of trying to seal the deal. He said, shut up. Like, I love with Kareem. Kareem just looks like he's going to come through like an animation and clock their heads together, and them birds going to fly around like the Looney Tunes. Like, get it the hell together before I click clack the both of y'all. The friction is ruining the team. Like, do y'all want to win or not? Like, yeah, we want to win. Act like it. Like, I was here. Like, look at Cooper. Look at them nostrils flaring. Like, y'all to piss me off. Cooper was tight. He was tight. That old 80s jersey was tight. The shorts was tight. The mouth was tight. I'm tired of all of y'all. I'm sick of all of this. Oh, Lord. Let's see. They basically building the team up around Magic instead of creating a formula that works for everyone. Absolutely, Monique. Like, oh man. Let's see. This show gave me more respect for Real Sports Wives, West Wife, Net Wife, Cookie. Let's see. Jack did look fragile. Jack did look fragile the way he flew off of that bike, like he was sliding into home plate across the pavement. Monique, I was really scared. I thought that was it for him. I really did. Let's see. Damn, I gotta watch. I gotta go watch this first. Please, yes, please go watch it first, Corey. Come on back later and run it back. Let's see. I was here for Coop. He usually is so quiet and out of the way. Yeah, I was like, y'all barking up the wrong tree. I feel them quiet, reserved people who are low key whip ass if necessary. I feel like that's Coop. Like, don't make me raise up. What y'all not gonna do is keep making us lose. Let's see, wasn't Coop the one who said, I'm gonna call my mama when Cap came in the room, episode 1. He did. Like, what? I'm gonna call my mama. Like, I don't got time for you to be telling Cap what we said we was gonna do. Let's see, Kareem, like a big ass Yeti. Oh Lord. But the moment that we decide to hug it out and apologize, we win. We win. The very moment that we hug it out, calm down, and look at Coop's shoulders. Coop, I wish y'all would come through here again with that. Yet I'm sick of it. We won. We won. When it's all said and done, if we do what we need to do in here and y'all quit with all the extra egotistical stuff and be real with each other, we do better on the court. We won. Now, once we got on this plane, ciao. Stuff got real when we got on the plane. So, of course, we find out that Jack is named, I don't know, coach of the year or something. I don't know. I ain't really I didn't care too much about that, but Pat is just happy that, feeling like we are getting our groove back. Everything's positive, everything's rolling. Until this same reporter, I was like, why is he here? Why is she here, Ike? Why is she here? Why he here? Like, he doing journalistic stuff for the team? Because he seemed real. He seemed like he's trying to create problems too. I need everybody to move. He's here and he informs Pat of, some of the insider things that have been going on with Pat. He informs Paul of some of the insider things that have been going on between Pat and Magic. And she's like, what the hell are you talking about us, and the whole trade and the whole thing? I don't know what you're talking about. The way he snatched Pat up, I need to talk to you now. I need to talk to you now because what is he talking about? Are you not telling me everything? He not, Paul. He is not. This should have told Paul every single thing he needed to know. The way you trying to gaslight me in behind this little curtain, like, I don't know. What do you mean? Like, you're keeping stuff away from me. If he isn't A1, if he isn't prepared, if there's something wrong with his knee, if you guys are doing secret practices on the side, I need to know about that. Like, I'm the coach. You're my assistant. You're supposed to be assisting me. Oh, Paul, you should. I can't even say that because we all know. I don't watch sports, but I know who Pat Reilly is and what he's done in the position that he is in now. He is that dude when it comes to rings and all that good stuff. But still, the way that we have gotten there, like, this should have let Paul know that, hey, this, assistant coach Cole thing that we have going on here, maybe I need to be a little bit stern. Not only with Jerry, because, Paul be living to shut down Jerry, as he should. But maybe we need to keep that same energy with Pat, because Pat is moving like he's the coach and he's making, the best decisions. And even if you do feel like whatever is the best decision, you're not the coach. You're not the coach. You're the assistant. And Magic is just one freaking person. Oh, let me read some of this. Oh, man. Let's see. Coop is going to scoop everybody, and I will be here for it. Pat has the mojo back like Ike Turner. I know you love me, baby, but you never tell me so. Let's see. When I saw the reporter on the plane, I was like, oh, he is a paid reporter. Let's see. I wouldn't want no smoke with Kareem. I've seen that Bruce Lee movie. Oh yeah, he was all into the martial arts and the whole thing. Don't play with Kareem. I'll hug it out. Niggas like, all right, damn, we'll hug. All right, Kareem. Yeah, this should have told Paul, like, this was really overstepping so many boundaries. The fact that you're doing side stuff, and then you throw the player that you're trying to champion, you throw him under the bus in the process, trying to plead your case. Yeah, even Magic. Like, what? Well, me? Yeah, even Magic felt like we should, trade Norm, because I was like, oh, wait, how I get in it? Not you dropping bombs behind the plane curtain. And I just hate the way that Magic doesn't. I don't know who commented that at first. Up there, I'm gonna have to stroll up there and see who said, like, we should have like a Bulls situation like this. Best believe this was a Bulls situation and they were getting into Michael Jordan or some of his underhanded tactics. Michael gonna stand in that shit. Yeah, I said it in what? Like, nigga, I'm trying to win. You know, Michael's about winning. Magic, what? I didn't. Me? I would never. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't say. What? I'm appalled. You said it. You absolutely said it. Like, we threw a whole dart at Magic's way and didn't even know it, trying to be argumentative with Paul and give reason for why we are moving like we aren't the assistant coach. And I was like, really? Like, really, dog? Just when we was getting here, just when we had beat these Rockets and we could have maybe hit a stride, could have been on our way to another ring, which we know that they don't get, this season. We can see why they didn't get it. You was gonna trade me, dog? He's like, well, yeah, I mean, he was talking shit. So I was, shut up, Magic. Shut all the way up, Magic. Oh, Lord. Let's see. No white man has to lead more black man to the promised land than Pat Riley, Chris Rock. No white man has led black man to the promised land more than Pat Riley. Child, let's see. Since when did Magic become the GM? Hey, that's where we're going. That's what Paul was trying to avoid. I do not want one sole player having that much say so over the team. If he can do that, then shit, what is my position? As we can see, Paul, because you got tooted and booted later on. What is my position? Like, if he has that much control and that much say so, nobody is safe. Like, that's not okay. This is one man, one player. Regardless of how talented he is, he cannot get out there on the court and play solo dolo. Which is why we lost, because the energy was off. Let's see, Magic is the type to hide his hand type of nigga. Yeah, he gonna throw a rock and hide his hand. I don't know how they got there. What? No, me, Magic? I would never. No, I mean, you was talking shit, so I did mention trading you, but you said what you said in the interview first. So it was an interview, dog. I ain't say trade Magic. I ain't say that. I ain't tell nobody to do that. Not that I could anyway, because I don't have that kind of control. Anywho, since the friction has been put back into place, we fall right back into that negative energy that we were in before we hugged it out. And we get here. I was like, all right, Magic, look at here, Irving. Don't, Magic. We get into not only this. Y'all see the points right there and the amount of seconds left on the clock? I was into this. Coming from a person who does not watch anybody's games, I was here for it. I was like, all right, don't pull no shit, Magic, because I don't know what's going to happen. Do what you are supposed to do. The moment, I love the intensity and like the suspense in the show, because we not only have, it's, Norm, Kareem, Magic. Now we have the coaches that are like, here. You have two coaches telling you, two different things, whispering two different things in your ear. The moment that Pat went behind Paul, if that was me, the moment you go behind me when I just gave my play, go team go, you got Silk, Norm, Kareem, everybody's going to be open, Coop, shoot it, Pat, pass the ball. Pass the ball. Like the fact in his apology to Norm, he was like, yeah, I ain't have to say that you was a ball hog. Who's the real ball hog here, Magic? Pass the ball, Magic. You had one job. He's going out there, Silk, Kareem, win. Then you have Pat Sash, like, do you, Magic? I would have pushed Pat the fuck down and strangled him with that tie. Like, do what you do, Magic. Like, this was not the time for Magic to do what he does, okay? Now with 15 seconds on the clock, like we don't need you to showboat at this moment. Like, why are you whispering in his ear to this is the time for him to be his best self and get out there and show the fans what you're working with. Your knees okay. Show them what we've been working on in our secret practices, passing the ball, and show the people what I've done with you. Like, you straight. You that same Magic. Yeah, we could be that, but not when we, a point down in the game and there's 15 seconds left. Of course, Magic, doing what I'm sure he's going to do moving forward, decides to take Pat's advice and make this moment about him a solo dolo moment. What I need to pass the ball for? I'm Magic. Let me, just go for it. Even though look at all these openings here. Look at all these openings here. There were so many moments for you to pass the ball. You know who didn't pass the ball, Kobe. Yeah, most of the star players, like the ones we know, the ones I know because I don't know, and I know the energy from those type of players, like this cockiness, this ego, this having this much autonomy and say so over a team. This comes with the territory, regardless of the league, NFL, all of them. Like if you are that player, this is who you are. But just to see it here in the show, I was like, all these openings. We go for it, try to be team of me. And we missed it. You had the nerve to miss it? You missed it? With your long ass? This made me so mad. This made me so mad. Oh, oh yeah, Norm's ball hog, he need to be traded. Maybe they could just take the name off of the Spalding ball and they could just say Norm since he wanted to be all about him, as if you are not trying to do the same thing. And I'm sorry, from the looks of it, Norm seems more like a team player than Magic. Magic goes up, Dave Chappelle, shoot it, Jack, shoot it. Darling Nikki, Pinky, shoot it. Now he went for the shoot it, Jay. He thought he was gonna shoot it. We didn't. We missed it and we lost. We have to do that. We have to do that. You could have politely passed that ball. Now everybody's back, Like, did you have to come back? Is your knee all the way here? Can you just go sit your ass down for 3 more minutes and just, go over there and, lick on Cookie or something? Just go over there. Coming over here with that negative energy. We lost, and I'm sure going into next episode, we're gonna feel the flack from this loss. Look at that face. Look at that face. Like, I thought I was gonna get that. I didn't even know. You didn't. You absolutely didn't. Like, you should have passed the freaking ball. But we end off with Dr. Bus. Like, oh, this isn't what I paid for. This isn't what I championed for. This is not who I brought on the team. It just felt like, secret layer, muhu ha ha ha, like some stuff was being over there cultivated with Dr. Bus. I don't know what Dr. Bus is going to do. I try not to, I don't want to fact check anything, because when I go fact check stuff, I go look at other stuff and then I know what's coming in the show. I don't want to spoil nothing for myself. I don't want to know no history. But Dr. Bus was like over there, like, yeah, this isn't working. I don't know what's going to happen. And I already ruined it for myself going to look up the facts about Paul and what they decided to do with Paul. It was the 3rd of September. They got rid of Paul. Oh, you son of a bitch. Bitches. But let me take this off. How are you guys feeling about the show? This episode was so good. This episode was so good, and I am so looking forward to more. Let me read some of these comments. Let's see. Well, that's the modern NBA, with players demanding to get traded or get someone to get rid of someone. I didn't know. Let's see. Who didn't pass the ball sometimes? Kobe. Absolutely. Kobe was, known to be a ball hog. But, these are these players. Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, all. Ciao. Let's see. I'm glad you took screenshots of all the openings that was there. I went when I tell you I went back, I was like, I need everything. I was pausing. It was hard because they have all those filters sometimes during intense moments of the show. I was like, oh, I need to get every single. Silk was right there. Coke was right there. Noah, Kareem, and you decided to go up for yourself and you missed it. If you're gonna do all that, if you're gonna talk shit, I need you to hit it every time. But yeah, I was mad. Like I was sitting in the stands. I was so mad. Let's see. Paul is too soft for this blood sport. Yeah, Paul was like really mad. Like he was back there at the back of the plane talking to Pat. Like how dare you? You cheated on me, Rasputia. You cheated on me. It never happened. It was giving Rasputia. You cheated on me. Like no. You cannot expect any honor here. Everybody here is constantly gunning for somebody's position and for somebody's job. Poor Paul. Let's see. Kareem needs to get the ball next time. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really interested. Like I'm so invested in this episode 2. That's just how good the show is, y'all. This is good. It's good. It's a good time. Let's see. Magic. My bad. I didn't. He should have said that at that moment. All the response he was giving last episode. But Magic, you got a girl pregnant. You got a baby on the way. Not bad. I ain't mean to do that. Like I ain't mean to do that. Oh man. But yeah, I am definitely here. I'm so glad that I decided to review this show because at first I was like, I don't know if it's something I want to talk about because there's certain stuff y'all be here for me to talk about, and then other stuff would just be like, Tyra, we ain't watching that. We don't want to hear you talk about that. But this show in particular, I was like, whether you guys show up for it or not, I gotta talk about this show because I'm enjoying myself with it. I ain't mean to do that. Needs to be a whole tagline. But you guys, unless you guys have any more questions, any predictions for the next episode to drop in there, we are gonna go ahead and get out of here. Like, let me. I need to start promoting myself. Let me start promoting myself. Y'all go watch my videos if you haven't. Y'all been sleep out there. I don't say it that often, but y'all be sleeping on me sometimes. Y'all are often sleeping. I just dropped a video recently for Zebrahead. They are playing with me in the Mac video, trying to copyright me and everything. So while I'm working on that, I will be releasing videos for Honey this week. We're going to, teach hip hop classes at the center. And I will also be dropping a video for, I think it's Together Brothers, this older blaxploitation movie. But be on the lookout for that. But yeah, go and check out Zebrahead. I had fun with that one. If you haven't watched my What's Love Got to Do With It video, look out for that. Please go and run up a soldier story. I really want it. Most of the time, y'all, when I drop a video, I just hope that it at least gets 5,000 views. I'm like, with 20K plus of y'all sitting there, I just need each video to get 5,000 views. I could be chilling. I could be chilling, you know what I'm saying? But it don't be doing that. So if you haven't already, please go and check out, my latest videos. There's always content here because I be feeling like I don't post enough. And then sometimes I'll be like, I post a lot, damn it. And then it's like, do I really? But let me close out and get ready to get on out of here. Got some other stuff to review. I'm also going to drop a video for Talk to Me. I watched Talk to Me yesterday. I was like, okay, Talk to Me. Come outside. Talk to Me was good. Because the horror be real stale lately. Talk to Me was very good. So I'm going to be dropping a video for that too. Oh, man. Let's see. Paul getting fired next episode. Don't say that. It would be too early in the like scenario of the story, right? For him to get fired, right? Like, right? Wouldn't it be too early? Let's see. Zebrahead recap was good. Enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Monique. Thank you. But you guys, don't say that, Monique. I am gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can probably record a video while I'm sitting here and I'm all, we draw videos. You're not gonna draw videos. We draw eyebrows on. We try to get as many videos out as possible because these eyebrows don't just happen. I don't got none, okay? But I will definitely be back to recap this episode with you guys. I'm hoping that this day, recapping it on a Tuesday works. I know a lot of people try to get theirs out instantly, right after the show, but I'm just not, I don't want to say desperate. I'm just not that eager. I'm just not that eager, and I just rather, drop stuff in my comfort zone and all that good stuff. But you guys, please drop down there in the chat and comment to get, some new people in here who may be watching the show and might want to hear my perspective. I know I'm not a sports fan and I'm not dropping facts. I see a lot of videos, so they be like, yeah, and then in 75, Kareem, I was like, I don't know none of that, but I can, review this show. But I will definitely see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment at the bottom, because y'all love commenting in the live video. Don't bounce on down to the bottom and leave a purple heart for Paul. That's what I want y'all to do in the comments. Go leave a purple heart for Paul. If you love Paul, leave a purple. They better not do nothing to Paul next episode. I'm not equipped to be without Paul so soon. But I will definitely see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, y'all.